Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to Rimworld. Now it's been quite a long time since we played Rimworld on the channel, and since we have, there has been a lot of updates to the game. There's added a lot more new content, and they've also added the game onto Steam as well, so it's a lot easier to get a hold of mods, especially ones that work well together. So what I've done is I've started up a new game here, and I have enabled quite a few different Fallout mods, which I'm looking forward to playing. I've got quite a few mods on here as it is anyway. I've had to disable one or two because they're contradicting each other, but I'm quite happy with the mod pack we got. And the first mod, as you can see, is right on the screen right now. So this mod is called Leadership, and you can basically elect leaders of your faction, and the leaders themselves will become buffed, and it will also buff other people who come within their distance as well. So it's a really good little mod to get a hold of. We're going to stick with a democracy, and I'll show you exactly what we've got. We're going to pause the game straight away. We've got 10 people, and we're starting off with basically nothing apart from some food. As you can see, some packaged survival meals, some medicine. We've got some pipe pistols. We've got a laser pistol, and we do have a laser rifle knocking around somewhere as well. So apart from that, we've got no, and we've got 10 stim packs as well. Apart from that, we've got no research really. Just we're starting off on the tribe styles. We've got no research. We really are going to have to start from a blank canvas. Now, what have we got on this map? I've also got a mod on that increases the amount of derelict buildings. As you can see, there's quite a few around here. That's an interesting shaped one. The problem is with this mod is you've got to be very, very careful, because you've got the ancient dangers, and you have to be careful that you don't walk into an ancient danger thinking it's safe. So that is one of my worries. Now, this looks very, very good. Now, what we're going to do with this first sort of playthrough in this series is we are going to sort of treat it as a vault. So the idea is that the bombs have just dropped, and we need to build ourselves a vault. So we've got 10 people. I have prepared a little bit for this, so I've re-rolled the characters quite a bit to make sure we've got what we need to get going, because it's very difficult. I've tried this out a couple of times now, and if you don't get the first couple of days correct, you start to lose people left, right and centre. So I have rolled them quite a bit, so we've got the people that we do need. And like I said, we're going to build a vault, so essentially we are going to build a mountain base. But we do need a lot of stuff outside as well, so we're going to need farms ongoing. We're going to need quite a few little bits of bobs, so we're going to start that off in a moment. But first, let's have a look and see at the characters we have. So first of all, we've got Priscilla, who, as you can see, has got 12 shooting with a double burning passion for that as well, which means, as you can see there, they learn at 150% normal speed. If they've got no passion at all, they learn at 33%, and single passion learns at 100. So it's pretty good. So I think Priscilla is our best shooter, if I remember correctly. So we're going to ask Priscilla to pick up the laser rifle, if I can see where it's dropped. Where is the laser rifle? Pipe pistol, laser pistol, pipe pistol. I can't see with the laser rifle. There's more down here. Okay, we'll have to do that in a minute, I think. We'll get them all to collect everything in, because I can't quite see where the laser rifle is, so it might be stood in it. Right, so we've got Octopus as well. Now, Octopus is a good constructor, good miner, again with very strong passions in both of those, so that's very good. We've got Black, who again is a good shooter, but also very good at research and good at construction as well. Now, research is very important in this game mode, because you start off with nothing really. If I look at the research, we start off with pemmican and passive cooler. We don't even know any of these things yet, so we're going to have to try and learn electricity as soon as possible, so we can start to get things like air conditioning, everything sorted out. We've also got Black, who again is a decent shooter, but hang on a minute, we looked at Black, didn't we? Yeah, we've got Octopus. Where's Octopus? Yeah. We've got Black, who's a good shooter, good research. We've got Wolf, who's good social, good medicine, good cooking, so very much someone who's going to be probably a risk of becoming stir crazy for being stuck inside the vault the whole time, but we're going to be doing a lot of our wardening, a lot of our doctoring and cooking as well. We've got Porcupine, who again, good social, good animals, good cooking. So again, someone who'll probably deal with animals quite a bit, but they're in a lot of the cooking as well. There's a lot of cooking involved when you've got 10 people. Got Toxo, who's good at growing, mining and medicine. Again, a very good person to utilise in several different ways. Got Galga, who's a good shooter, good mining, and also good social skills. Well, pretty good character this one, and high research. Got Trumpet again, good shooter, good social, good construction, good mining, cracking character. But he is 77 years old, so health-wise, no injuries. That's not bad, actually. Normally people that old have struggled a bit. Panda again, shooting, medicine, mining, research, a bit of growing as well. Very strong person to have. And the last one is Starling, who, good construction, good artistic. We haven't got any, just think about it, we've not really got anyone who's fantastic at crafting. Good animal, so you're probably going to be much more of a farmer, really, to be honest with you, Starling. So, map-wise, we've not got a lot of... See, that looks like a nice bit of natural cover, but I sort of feel like I should start roughly where we are, because if we wall off this area, and we were to wall off this area as well, we've got a nice big area here, we've got a geothermal for the future, and we can build into here, but we can also build into this side as well, which would be interesting. I've never really dealt with building into two mountains, but it's definitely possible. Maybe putting a few things over here, maybe a few of the workshops. But it also means we do have this little building here that we can start off with. If we can just fill in a few of these little bits, and we can use these as separate little rooms. So I think before we do anything, before we unpause the game, we're going to use this mod, which is very useful. If you've got the game, definitely get this. It's called Unforbid Everything. You click one button and it unforbids everything on the map. So basically, you don't know Rimworld very well, it means that when you start a game, everything on the map is forbidden for anybody to touch. So if you've got anything you don't want them to use, they won't touch it. So unforbid everything means that they can now pick up everything that we've got. I also want to deconstruct maybe this wall here, and then we can potentially use this building and hopefully build a stockpile in there. We're going to build a couple of growing zones quickly because we're going to need the food. So let's get those up and running. Let's do one as potatoes and one as... I'm trying to think of something that might cook, might grow at a slower rate. Maybe... Well, let's just go for carrots. Two things that hopefully cook at a separate rate. I'm going to go for a dumping stockpile, which is where they put all the useless stuff that we don't really need over here. And let's put it up to there as well. And we're going to just, at the moment, we're just going to put a normal stockpile here. And then when this building is open, we'll have a look and see what we've got. But we need to be clever about this. If we go to work and we go to manual priorities, we'll do this as well. So firefighting is always going to be the #1 thing we need to do. Right. So we can use this building, really, couldn't we? It's already floored, it's walled off, which is pretty good. So we can stick a door on that, and we're good to go, which is useful. And we do need to build some bedrooms, though. That's going to be a tricky one, isn't it? So let's pause the game again. We'll build very prison architect style. We'll just build like cells for now. It's not going to make them very happy. They're going to be annoyed with cramped bedrooms, but at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the moment, it's going to be the best way because at least they're all going to have their own bedrooms. Because sharing a bedroom is quite a big debuff on this game. Oh, I can't build on that little area there. That's annoying. That is annoying. Okay. Well, I can have those 6 bedrooms there, and then maybe. Oh, that's really annoyed me. That has. I can build more across here. It goes into the dumping stockpile now, though. Let's just build a couple along here. This is all going to get deconstructed in the long run anyway, so I won't worry too much about it at the moment. It's not going to be very neat and tidy, but so it's going to get deconstructed. I'm going to build a few extra bedrooms just in case somebody joins, or we can have a hospital room early on, and we might be able to have a prison early on as well, just in case we do get attacked. So we're going to do it like that for now. I'm sure that's a couple of extra bedrooms. We're going to door these as well, like so. And we're also going to put wooden floors. And on there as well, like so. And then I'm going to unpause the game. I'm going to go back to sort out the priorities. So being a patient is very important as well. So if the person is injured, they will straight away go to the hospital room. The doctors is a very important job, so I'm going to put those 3 as main doctors. Bed rest, again, if you're ill, then get bed rest straight away. Flick is important. We're going to do that because that might not... It's going to be a very rare thing that we ever use it, but it's very important if we do need it. Right, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're not too good. So I'm going to take you off and take you off because you don't need to be... We've got 3 good people already. Animal handling, 10. Let's put you as animal handling because we're not going to use that very often either. Cooking is a very important one, man. Got you 2 at cooking and you're good at cooking as well. You're decent at cooking. You ideally want people over 6 because I think over 6 takes away the risk of food poisoning. So maybe you are not cooking, I think. Hunting, you're the main one. And you're good at hunting. You're decent. Maybe I'll put everyone on hunting because it means that we can get them get their shooting skills up as quickly as possible as well. Mining is going to be a number 2 for everybody. Apart from you, it's going to be a number 1. I've got straight fast growing, haven't I? I'm not obsessed with mining. I'm going to put it as number 1 for you lot. And you potentially as well, because you've got double bitty bob for it as well. Now, growing is your number 1 priority, and your number 1 priority, please. And you as well, actually. Plant cutting can be everybody, but I would say maybe you can be 1 priority, and you can be 1 priority. Because if I want some trees cut, then it's going to be useful to get them done straight away. Hauling is going to be a 2. Cleaning is going to be a 2 for everybody. Research is a 1. But I want 1 person who... Right, so maybe you can be a priority 1 hauler, and you can be a priority 1 cleaner. Okay, I'm happy with that for now then. How are these rooms going? Right, I'm also going to then orders all the things that are there, and all the things that are there. There's a laser rifle, right. See, Priscilla wasn't the best shooter, was she? This is the best way to look at it, isn't it? Hunting. 12. Oh, it might have been the best shooter, actually. Best shooter? You are, Priscilla. Okay, you pick up that. You equip laser rifle. There was also someone who was 11, was it? Oh, what was it? Alright. Hunting. 11. So that's Trumpet. Trumpet, you pick up the pistol. Then I've got Black, Galga and Panda. So Black, Galga and Panda, all please pick up one of those. And we'll see what we've got. Right, so I'm actually going to get rid of this stockpile for now. And I'm going to build the stockpile inside this room. Hopefully that'll get that sorted pretty quickly. But we're looking okay. Are we running low on wood potentially? It looks like we are running low on wood. So let's get a job on to chop down all these trees. That'll hopefully get that sorted. If we can get this up and running by the end of today, that'd be great. I think for now we'll just drop sleeping spots in these. And then we're still going to get a debuff for sleeping on the floor, but it means that we will be able to get them all in their own separate bedrooms tonight, which is the main thing. If we get a chance to build some beds, that'd be fantastic, but at least we've got that. Come on people, you can do this. Right, also one thing mods I've got is tilled soil, and what it does, it might be a little bit cheaty maybe, but it means that if you fit it to farmers' fields, it makes the crops grow quicker. So we'll do that as well, and there's no materials for it, it's just a work. Okay, we've built all these rooms now. So maybe I can start to look to build some beds. Which is good. Maybe deconstruct that and build another bed in there. Just a case of building as many beds as we can, as quickly as we can. There's one there being built now. Let's get rid of that then, and we can build another bed in here. The more beds we can get by today, the better. At least everyone does have their own sleeping spots in their own bedrooms, which is good. We still have a couple of pistols left. And we know everyone who's on hunting has a pistol, right? Is anybody else half decent at shooting? Nobody is good at shooting. Wow. That's not good, is it? But maybe we should just give them a gun just to protect themselves. You're 0, you're 1. You're 0, you're 0. So Wolf, get yourself a pistol just in case. At least the pistol's got inside now, that's the main thing, right? Maybe we can deconstruct a couple more, maybe build a couple more beds. So some people are not going to get beds for tonight, but we know that at least 4 people are, which is good. We've got enough wood by the looks of it. We'll deconstruct that then, because we know we've got a couple of extra bedrooms, so we can afford, right. So Wolf's straight in bed, Octopus is going in, Trumpet's going to build that bed and go straight in. So that's not bad. We've got 6 people in bed. Is that right? These people are still out here chopping wood. Good people. Nice ones. Good lads. Right, and that's going to start us off then. And production-wise, we're going to need a fueled stove in here so we can start making meals pretty quickly. And a butcher's table as well. Just so we can start making some meals. But then I'm also going to put a simple research bench in here as well so we can start doing some researching. And that should get us up and running pretty quickly. Like I said, it's difficult, this one. If you don't get it right in the first couple of days, the whole thing can come crashing down around you. Oh my god, we've already got some aloe, okay. We have to look about this then, don't we? Because the problem is with this is it looks nice, but because we haven't got concrete wall, it's not going to work for us very well. So I might just deconstruct all of that concrete wall. Best thing about doing that is it means we will get the materials. And then maybe that as well. So we'll get the materials of the concrete wall then at least. And what is this? Wooden wall. Deconstruct the wooden wall as well. Maybe not that bit of it. Maybe if we do, we'll mine these 3 blocks out. Okay, let's speed things up because we are in the middle of the night and everyone's asleep. Right. We're going to deconstruct that, deconstruct that, deconstruct that. I want to throw in some more beds. So let's go furniture, bed, rotate you round. Okay. So we've got more beds being made. Oh yeah, these they're building stuff so quick in this one, I tell you, right. We want pemmican, and we're going to do until we have 1,000 pemmican. Now basically pemmican is a simple food they can make, but it lasts for over a year. And then maybe simple meals we're doing until we have 20. Simple meals only last like 2 days, if that, so it's pointless having them half the time. So that's good, right. We'll deconstruct that and deconstruct that as well. And we are going to build another 2 beds. And I'm also going to deconstruct this one. And I'm going to place a bed in there as well. Hopefully that'll mean they'll move this stuff a bit sooner, which looks like they are on that now as well anyway. Right, so that's on Butcher Creature. We're going to do Butcher Creature until I do forever. And simple research. Let's get electricity on the go because that is the big one that we need. And you know what? I think we're doing pretty well here, to be honest. It's not been a bad start at all. Nobody's on a break. We've still got quite a few packaged survival meals left, so I'm not worried too much about the situation. We're making some pemmican, which is good. Maybe we can deconstruct this and see how much inside the mountain we can get into. It's an interesting thing, you know. I don't know, does wood give you any beauty? No, wooden walls don't give you any beauty. I don't think concrete walls do as well. So I was wondering whether we could just like build all of our rooms. Oh, I need to get rid of this. Build all of our rooms in build all of our rooms inside the mountain, just dig them out, and then build them one bigger than what we want, and then maybe just build a wooden interior wall. Because I have got a mod where you can smooth walls, but we'll have to give the mod a try. We need to have stone cutting before that works, which is a little bit far away, I think. Right, I'm going to build a torch in there as well. Let's get some more trees cut, because I think we're at the we're at a point now where we might have... Ah, well, that's not bad, is it? It's a nice little entrance. Can you deconstruct that bit as well? Probably, it's nice, but I'll tell you what, we could be Vault 8, couldn't we? We could be Vault 8 and we can just use that. That'd be nice. Right, we're going to build a wooden door. No, we're not going to build a wooden door. We're going to build a steel door, because this is going to be our external door. Then this will be maybe a room for defence. So we'll put some turrets in here, maybe. Area revealed. More area revealed. Okay, this is what we did, isn't it? Okay, we're also going to deconstruct that door as well then. We're getting quite a bit of concrete here as well. I'm not quite sure what we can use that for. Maybe we can use that for a wall across here to try and protect ourselves. Maybe we could actually. So I go wall and go concrete and just build this concrete wall across there. So it costs us 250 concrete, which we haven't got at the moment, but I reckon we will have it. Let's just do that, and then at least we've only got to worry about being attacked from this side then, which would be pretty useful. So we've got a steel door in here now, so we could start to utilise this room if we wanted to. We need to build somewhere we can eat food at a table as well, would be nice. But I'll tell you what, we're probably going to end it there for this first episode anyway. We're at about 20 minutes. I want to try and keep this series at not too majorly long episodes, because it gets a bit much after a while, doesn't it? So, of course, if you have enjoyed this one, please let me know. It's the first in a new series, so like and subscribe. Give me a comment if you like this sort of thing, and let me know you want to see some more. And of course, I'll see you again very, very soon for some more Rimworld. Bye.